Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
I can't hear it. How's it going?
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Ah, you've been saying that for years, but you've precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain Deliveran Rhaeda's crown must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are. But this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Hi, both files. How's it going?
Hurry. You best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens, viens! You irresponsible wretch!
Hi, Baz,
You
boys.
simpleton!
How you doing?
You rat-brained cabbage farmer!
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat her wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat? Another body? Talk before I bash out your brains!
Thank you.
Keep an eye out, lads! The pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! No match for you! Ha ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
This is more like it. I like it.
Back to the ground, will ya? Stop there. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. I usually don't play this anyway. Usually I don't. I was supposed to see my son today, but She's busy doing other things.
I was saving those
Fuck
fellas
you.
for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
Hi, it's in the Scratch UK. How are you doing today?
You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain. Next to me, you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another... Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own garbage, yes.
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Oh, Connor.
She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
The Morrigan was an old goddess. The Queen of War and Darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect indeed.
They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men! Studs out! Let's get moving!
Stop them, boys!
The dogs have front, sir! Ready here! Hard back, that's too blood on the juice!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Get me, sir!
Fire!
Over here!
Fire!
Keep clear! She'll ram us!
My ship!
They've got it down, Captain! She's breaking up! Warship incoming, Captain! Gunboats ahead! Royal Navy! You're not alone, sir! Still reloading! Over here! Easy prey, Captain Cormac. Got us that time! Stop, Shay! Are you daft? What? No match for us, Captain! On to planks! Blood on the juice! Missed! Brace loaded, Captain! She's foundering! On to planks! She's breaking up! Nope. Sir! More!
A ship! Shen, they will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Stunsels, let's catch this squall.
Stop them, boy! They're tearing her to pieces! Do something! My ship!
Who's up? Laser sticks! Fire!
Careful, Shay, those are friendly. On your mark, Captain. Ready here! Fire! Get there! Keep your gunboat! Ship on the flanks! She's breaking up! No man!
Fire!
That was blind! Ready to fire!
Fire! Fire!
Blood of the juice! This!
Seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of their gear. It's a long way home, and we have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Hi, brothers all. How are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I usually don't go live this early.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Huh.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there. Sorry for the rough exit. It's working. Check. You were just an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check anything got lost. Get out of here. Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study their memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Ottoberg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Hey.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair call on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DeCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Dogs at home are better trained than you are. Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot. Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins. The assassins would have you.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. How original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history, from...
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale. How go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. Who's a slave who freed himself. And hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. We've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up that to bring matters at a time like this. But did Mackenbow's man? Adewale looked worried earlier.
I cannot know.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance to succeed. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time. Not too much. More work after this.
Reload.
Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on them. Come on, hurry up. We're almost there.
Almost there.
Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. Don't let the others vex you. You mean well. You'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. Don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What are we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? I am surprised. Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target. Top thorns. Attack from around the corner.
He's right there!
You certainly know how to handle yourself. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it. Better go now. The others will be
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. I'm waiting. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses to find prey. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature. keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost? The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
We only have one lead. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscripts. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help but think to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite, and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again. I'll throw you in the ocean.
Douse all but main!
Reef the mains! Clear up gallant! Break the land, Captain!
Get them aloft! Douse all sail!
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah! The cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'm surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in this part than you can ever hope to learn.
So Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies, rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read that book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
Let me guess. She wasn't.
She was, very much so. The package eventually found its way to Francois Macandal, mentor of the Haitian Brotherhood.
Reef it on, Tom!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
All down! All down! Get the maids free! Top!
Bye, Captain. Dangerous.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now, let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down. And all spoiled.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
We're taking too much damage.
We've been hit! Looking on it!
Fire!
Shooting the mines she dropped should start.
Damn these guys!
Fire!
Captain, hold your fire. Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her. Now's the time. Let's board her. Captain Cormac at the helm.
Unfurl maids! Let's move!
All sail!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men. Spoils are ours. For the Morrigan!
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. We could spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. Escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Oh, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain. There's It's Persay, Shay. Small fishing.
Is this the place? See nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Persay and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle. Draw a banker!
What's on your mind, Captain? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Crowd it all on!
Pull up, lads! Loose the royals!
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Cowards must pay! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Piece of gunboat! No! Brace for impact! Keep off the damned mines! What's the status? resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships! They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into the water.
Scoundrels must pay! Would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? You sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Enemy making for us, sir! It's a gunboat! Loaded, Captain! Come on, then!
Make them move the day they cross us!
Hi Dennis, Bigfoot, how are you doing?
Brace!
They're no match for us!
Fire! Loose and catch the wind! That's the last of them.
Then let us go on. Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar. Salt hair, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
Are you cooking supper or what are you having?
Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. Don't feel liberated. Try them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
The murdered bastards want to control the world and everyone in it.
We have nothing in common with that, of course. Get the mainsails into the wind!
Oh, nice. I love home fries. Can't beat that. That's for picking sure.
There it is. There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
There's the gallant going!
Hold up, hold with the main! Heave!
Getting close, Shay. Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Go on ahead, Shay. We'll meet you at the fort.
Oh, yeah? Good. Yeah, you need spices, otherwise it's too plain. Some spices are pretty expensive, and that's the biggest problem.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
Well, that's good. That's
So,
never all that.
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons.
Yeah, you gotta have
Chasseur,
pepper.
allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium drain.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay. Let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
How the hell did you get up there? No. yeah, I forgot I was freezing water.
Wherever this Lawrence Washington doctor's ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor. Where does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows his waters better, Shay. It makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us.
Yeah, twice as often it seems. That's just the thing. Chevalier hangs back and thinks before making a decision. His experience has earned him that right.
I wonder how much more experience I'll need before I can decide when to wake up or take action. I swear, Liam, sometimes I feel I was more grown up when we were children. We slept rough and scrounged for meat, but at least we decided where and when.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm playing it on. I'm playing it on my TV. A lot of people, they play that on a computer. I don't play enough to buy gaming on a computer, that's for sure. Because they're not cheap. You gotta upgrade them all the freaking time.
Blue Spade says!
Loading cargo!
Over there, Captain. The fishing settlement in Greystone.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had an Xbox. My son has it now. He's got the PS5 too. I'd love to get a PS5, but not paying that kind of money. Not paying that kind of money, that's for Sure.
Cliff dead ahead, son!
Oh, yeah? Wow. Yeah, I got the television still. It still works.
Ease off the wind! All in our sail!
And it still works. I had my son play it, and he goes, "Dad, how could you play this game?" Because, well, you know, the graphics are not as good as they were now.
Your piece of work.
Oh yeah, cool. And they all work. Oh, somewhat. Yeah. Yeah, to get a new controller. These controllers, they don't last
Templars desire to
long.
understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington, businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Raise those sheets! Let's move! Careful, Shane. These waters are full of them. Red bank inside, sir. Good hunting ground.
Some sort of cargo there, sir.
Can't be far now.
There it is. Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Oh. I'm supposed to follow it, I guess.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot...
Huh?
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the...
Huh.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
Haiti's a short voyage.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
It's a gunboat! Finish vessels! That's that ship, Captain!
Fuck.
Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
That cliff over! Royal Navy! They seem to be on the... Douse the
Blockade, Captain! This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Trim us off the way!
Son blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington.
Captain overboard!
Aye.
What's this? A rifle.
You there! You there! Stay! Stay! Where? You?
can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now let's find Washington and interrogate him. Need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Security is Captain brought in more men.
Who knows? All I've been told is that this is Lawrence Washington's residence.
Isn't he a rich man? He got himself involved in politics now.
He and half. Let me out. Clear shot on us. Yeah.
Oh, not supposed to get detected. Oh, well.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Never thought I'd see such a spectacle in my lifetime.
Huh. Hi Jonas, how's it going? Oh.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Hey! Get out of that growth!
Shoot.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Really necessary. Surely we can spend our money on something.
Shut.
Expecting trouble tonight? I don't know. Security is awfully tight. Captain.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
I wish my little daughter could see this. Those flowers are truly impressive, I must say. Such tall, really.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. You'll soon know it's me.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Is that blue retrieve?
Keep your mind on your work, not your stomach.
I screwed up there.
Shit can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Light and color and sound.
Too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. Damn it. You better hurry. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sported!
Get him inside! My sight is clear as day. Fish in our barrel, mate. Damage report!
Get the man free!
More than one, sir!
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looks. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the brother. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Captain Cormac at the helm!
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. You'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Captain's gone for a cold dip!
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the loss. We all are.
I know. But it's been months. And we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and box.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. You meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then.
Stop! Let... Stop, you! Halt! We need to have words! I can't wait to see my blade buried in your heart!
I'm not to do me any of this. Mercy!
When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself. I had a long talk with that Awali about it. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strained language of the manuscript too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both could be lovely.
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
What do you be needing today? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Captain Cormac has a man!
Let's move!
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
Then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were. Dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
Opinions like that give a man an entirely different reputation.
We're almost there, Captain. The chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
It's a small price to pay for a lead of the precursor box.
Douse the royals and tops! Haul down and clew up! Chevalier. What happened to your vessel?
Got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in our land to their water grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where is he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Pucker's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my wounded friends.
Oh, extra guns.
Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
He also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith, then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters, and he may have the precursor box.
Then let's find him. There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this bucket go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Our target's a smart man, but out of his element here.
Samuel Smith is the Templar's treasurer. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone, or ran into your pirates. Refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templars' wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Keep off the town one! They're firing, sir!
We're clear, Captain.
Sir, to the war!
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
She's making her way through!
It worked. The way is clear.
Now, once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is giving away.
It's an ambush.
Halfway you sit, diable d'enfer. Smith must not escape.
Guard the captain, move! It's an ambush! Off where you sit, Diablo Malfire! Smith must not escape! I don't see Smith's ship!
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him. Get the mainsails into the wind! Captain! She's foundering! She's breaking up! Fire!
There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator of your demise. I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
What wickedness is this? Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames. Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Careful! Careful! Quite a rough squall, Cap. Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment. Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Captain's gone to the deep! Hey! Hold them out! Be your end! Somebody stop him! What are you waiting for? Finish
He's headed. The bastard has an encampment here. Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
You will regret this! Kill him!
This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
Save this or not. It'll look like you can save it. Anyways. Thanks all for coming, greatly appreciate it, and we'll see you maybe later on. Bye for now.